5% on this thing because I'm going through so much on the internet. A lot of people don't realize that y'all keep hearing from so-called black, but pure black, and none of us are pure black, uh, segregationists, the white means pets, white racist means pets. Um, People's talking about the burning house was about integration, and we should never integrate. I'm going to eat of that. It was not about integration. Uh, One thing that folks in the LBJ was friends with H.L. Hunt. H.L. Hunt was the billionaire, just like Trump, Klan racist billionaire in Dallas, Texas, that had President Kennedy killed. Okay, and a lot of folks are talking about the LBJ and Nixon. And Nixon, Fox News, the founder of Fox News, that was Nixon's friend that interviewed him. Nixon was the organizer of Roe versus Wade that legalized abortion. It was not about women's rights. It was about eugenics, and it was about killing Coco black bastards, according to Nixon. Okay, and LBJ was saying racist stuff when he signed the Civil Rights Bill back in 1964. He did say, talk about the niggers. So imagine somebody saying the word niggers and sign your rights away. That meant he had a plan, a sneaky plan, to destroy Martin King's integration. I have a dream plan. So people who are black separatists, folks understand this connection of the Ku Klux Klan. Back in 1922, Marcus Garvey, who was a portrayer, who was not pure black but dark skinned with some Irish ancestry in Jamaica, who was a colorist, who was against the movement for our struggle in this country that W.E. Du Bois warned us about, had a meeting with the Ku Klux Klan back in 1922, June 22, which is weird because June 25th, that's years ago. Michael Jackson died on the 25th of June. And I do see a parallels how they make fun of Michael Jackson. I can do a video of that too if you want me to do, but let's get to the subject, okay? So anyway, June 25th, 1922, Marcus Garvey and the Ku Klux Klan had a meeting when he about to get discovered to be the fraud taking folks' money that W. Du Bois exposed. That of course I believe that the high yellow person passed for white named J. Edgar Hoover. That a lot of folks know he had black ancestry, and he did kill his white looking aunt and white looking dad in order to not be discovered having black ancestry because he was born out of an affair. And who was gay because you want no child come out looking black if he had one of the white women he had children with. Okay, so anyway, it's called like an is because two men can't make no babies. They want to be discovered on the garbage plan, of the Klan plan, should I say, so they throw Garvey on the bus when he got discovered for mail fraud. He had thanked them for interrogation. He was against W. Du Bois and Walter White and the NAACP, and he wanted them killed. And he was trying to get the Ku Klux Klan. And a lot of folks not know the reason why those were lynchings. It was to get African descendant people to be on Garvey's separatist plan and go back to Africa since slavery had ended. So they couldn't use us in slave plantations for having one drop of black DNA. That's why they had the one drop rule to rape a slave. So the mixed big baby come out. We don't look all black as tall. If you know what I mean, we all come in different shades of color because we're on the slave shit because we got white and Native American ancestors. We part white and Native American. Okay, not pure black. They wanted us. They one drop to be on a plantation. So we fought the war and we won civil war, and we no longer on a plantation to either kill us or get rid of us, send us back to Africa, or kill us. One of the two, either kill us, segregate us, make us have economic default. It was our karma to them. Our karma for not being a slave was segregation. So what they did was to get Marcus Garvey was to organize him to get African people is to cause more racial problems, especially lynchings. So it will cause fear, intimidation to get people African to be on Garvey's side and go back to Africa. A lot of folks understand the Back to Africa movement was organized by white supremacists as well, since they didn't want us to be free and have liberty in this country. That even though the first person to get shot by a shot in the revolution was a part black man, part Native American black man, mixed biracial man named Christopher Adams. Okay, that's why we have it for July. That's why I said it for the name. Because of white people, it's for Christopher Edis. It's called it is. But like East said that Dre Day was his day. Okay, that's our day. Those who are African American descent in the American. It's called like it is. So truth of the matter is, called 4th of July is our day. Okay, it is our day. No offense to Fred Douglass, but he also black white Native American himself. But this black Native American man name should be known on 4th of July. Okay, even though it was March 5th, don't matter. Make March 5th be recognized on 4th of July. Hello. Truth of the matter is, because it wasn't for that brother, that black Native American brother, would not have a America. Call it like it is. So, truth of the matter is that we, since we could not be on the plantation, we fought against the plantation, either segregate us and put us in economic default and not have no money. So they burned Rosewood in Black Wall Street, or go back to Africa, or kill us, murder us, cause hell in the United States. That's what they wanted. Okay, so they had a dark-skinned brother who did not like the NAACP, who was a racist, who wanted segregation. They got Garvey, and they was his friend, so he did treaty with them, and that's the reason why. So when they had caught, when the boss as educated he is, said, where's that money? They all was involved. And you know, when you involve with white supremacists, white people who racist, and you acting the sin, you know you'll be thrown under the bus. Look what happened in the Franklin report. The sexual scandal in America. Every time I hear people make anti-Catholic jokes about sexual scandal in the church, I say, excuse me, ban America, because Bush and Reagan administration had a sexual scandal with children at Boys Town in Nebraska called the Franklin cover up, and they had a light-skinned brother named Lawrence King, known as Larry King, who was in hall for President Reagan when he won his inauguration. Okay, was in America. Whatever he was singing, he was involved in that sex abuse scandal with them kids, the most white boys. And it was Bush and Reagan administration involved in it. Guess what? That brother is locked up. What about the other white folks that was working for Bush and Reagan? Well, Bush and Reagan was involved too. Like they were born with CIA to put crack evidence. Hello? A lot of folks didn't do a research. So that means ban America. Burn American flag. You're going to talk bad about the cap. Okay? And then most of white men, white ain't surprised men, just like it was back in slavery in the South, who controlled the South because they like Catholics and Jews, who was raping sisters and boys and girls and everything that back in slave days. And it was part of the Confederate Army and had statues of them doing. They were ratchet thugs and sex abusing thugs, and that's why we deserve to have the statue ass down. Okay, burn them down, knock them down, nasty old ugly statues down. Call it like it is. If you wanna go there, now let's call it like it is, because anybody can be a sex offender, no matter what religion they are. Truth of the matter is, so they go back to what I'm saying about the integration. So when Martin King was fighting for our freedom to be integrated so we can have economic factors and everything else and be free like we're supposed to be in this country, they had a plan to screw it up, and it was it was not us, it was H.L. Hunt's buddy who had Kennedy killed was LBJ. And LBJ did not like the fact that Martin King was going against his Vietnam War. The Poor People's March, okay. So that's why the King family said it wasn't James L. Jr., James Ray Jr., whatever his name, James L. Ray Jr., it was LBJ and folks in the FBI, Jane Everho's friends, okay. That's the reason why he got killed. Not thank you. And a brother was involved. And Dick, I'm gonna keep forgetting that man. Dick Gregory revealed who he was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I followed Dick Gregory, and God rest his soul, he died when I turned 38 years old. And I should reveal I was too busy working and everything else. But I haven't forget about Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory was one of our best leaders. But him and it's a brother that does videos with Joe Brown, Judge Joe Brown, and they said that brother's name, and he admitted he snitched on himself that he knew about how Martin King was killed, and he was involved in that murder. So a lot of folks understand you had people within the civil rights movement who were dirty, and you had folks outside who was against it. Okay, so when LBJ When Martin King's talking about the burning house, he's not talking about integration. He's talking about LBJ, who was not our friend, who was supposed doing something for us, but had a dirty trick underneath what he was doing good for us, like Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving they had the Native Americans and our Native American ancestors, not white ancestors, because we're not pure black, come together, ate turkey and food and butter rolls and everything else and potato salad. It was on the head like that. It wasn't soul food. Like, but y'all just taste it. But they had a dirty plan after Thanksgiving. That's what they did with the situation of integration. Okay, it wasn't the plan. It was the dirt against the plan. The dirt against the plan. The sneak attack. The karma. The evil karma. Okay, so that was the reason why Martin King was killed when he was going to get the Vietnam War, and the poor people marched trying to get the economic power and telling folks to get trades and high-paying positions. That's why we should be out here acting the fool, having this cotton picking, sharp fight with Latino, you know, mixed with Spanish, but Latino brothers and sisters across the board with an African, Spanish, and American. Didn't even know how exotic looking them look like. Don't matter. Call it is about a small wage job because he was trying to get Cesar Chavez and they're supposed to come together and have the poor people watch before he was killed. Okay, a lot of folks not know that's the truth. Cesar Chavez and Martin King was trying to come together to do the poor people watch together. That was before he was killed, and LBJ caused that mess. Okay, because LBJ did not like that. That's why they're doing the integration. They had the busing, and they was doing all these. They had a sneak attack against Martin King's dream. So it wasn't integration of plan. It was LBJ, who was friend of H.L. Hunt, who was Nixon, and that's why we see how the president after it was Nixon, right? It was Nixon after LBJ, and that's when the abortion was legalized. Okay, and every time I hear Republican, because I'm a Democrat, but I'm pro-life Democrat. We got pro-life Democrats. Hello, shout out to us pro-life Democrats. I'm not for abortion because I know it's evil in my religion, and I'm a true Catholic Christian all the time. Because you know what I'm saying, but we don't believe in abortion. But at the same time, it wasn't the Democrat Party legalized abortion. It was Republican Nixon, who's Fox News founder's friend. Okay, who said, "I'm gonna get rid of them black bastards." So. And I see why they made the pill legalized and they allowed sexual immorality to come in. And it was to make the country get dirty and forgets its morals and lose the idea of morals, and then they come and pretend to be good Christians at 1979 at the Carter. Carter is, okay? You know, yeah, the Reagans, that was a plan. They have a plan. They have an organized plan how they did. I do believe that, okay? I'm born 79, so yeah, at the Carter, and and then you know they was talking about how the Cubans when Castro bought the bad Cubans over here, not the good ones. I believe it was organized to make Hispanics look terrible. I do believe that. I do believe they had a plan. They went to in the CIA. We went to Latin America. They went to the thugs. They didn't go to the good people in Latin America. They went to the thugs to do their drug thing, and they paint the image of Hispanics to look terrible so they can cause rap between African. I believe that they do it. African people paint the African. They did the vote to cause that Steve King situation. I believe that. So y'all please do y'all research. It's not Martin King's plan that caused our problem. It was H.L. Hunt's buddy. H.L. Hunt gave money to the Nation Islam, who was part of the Ku Klux Klan that Mark X was talking about. Call it like it is. Anyway, I'm pro-freedom, not anti-freedom. These anti-freedom traps they're trying to do against us, please do your research, people. Hello. Pro-freedom, pro-reality, pro-prosperity. Let's call it like it is on our channel. Have a nice day.